So by now, you should have started to work on your store and are looking for donations to give to Timmy, most of which are pretty easy to find on your island by chopping down certain trees. Iron is the only item that you will have to do a little bit of legwork, whether you're wasting days or wasting miles having to travel to different parts of the world to try to collect them just a bit faster. While you're doing this, make sure that you're still collecting everything that you see along the way. Message bottles are always a great way to pick up some DIY crafting recipes that you will be able to make use of throughout your journey. And of course, when you collect them, make sure you open them right away because then you could remove them from your inventory and not have to worry about holding up an extra slot for your journey. If you see some rocks, make sure that you hit them because one rock every single day will absolutely give you coin and you don't want to miss out on that. But as you know, the rocks are where will give you the iron, and every hit will either give you an egg if you're currently in the bunny realm of the year, or stone or iron, and you need 30 to complete this mission. And so depending on how many hits you get per rock will determine on how many stones / iron you will receive per rock. Now each island gets 4 new rocks a day, which means if you do the math, you won't be able to complete this task during one visit. And that's where your Nook miles come into play. It took me 2 visits to get exactly what I needed. I needed 30 pieces to hand over to Timmy, and I was able to do that in 2 separate visits, 2 separate islands, and it was pretty simple to do. I just walked around. I had to have 2 different shovels, and of course as I was doing this I was also filling up my inventory and making the most of saving up for my next house. So I was going through the trees, finding message bottles, picking up fish and butterflies along the way, but all in mind keeping the iron as the #1 priority. You can see that once I gave him everything that he needed, Timmy enabled me with the choice of picking out where the new store would be located on my personal island. And I just want to note, during your journeys, as you are coming back with all the things that you're collecting, you really can ring up your numbers, your bells. One external journey can qualify you for almost 20,000 bells at a time, depending on what it is that you bring home, and then all the things that you don't sell right away, a few different DIY crafts, and you can make an additional 6,000 bells at a time. So these trips are definitely worth your while.